kids. I don't think I was really fully aware of the situation. I didn't realize how dire it was.
It's just the fear of the unknown on what the ultimate outcome is going to be, but you probably fear the worst.
A person can go from feeling fully normal to very devastated in literally seconds. It's very important that we work quickly.
It was a beautiful day again. I could feel the breeze on my face, and here I was whole again. It was really very emotional for me, and I really do attribute it to a miracle. It was a normal day. John had told me that when he was finished tinkering with his cars up at the building, he would help me treat this one chicken that had scratches on her back and a loss of feathers from another chicken.
I asked her, which chicken did that? And she just kind of looked at me and in kind of a confused way and didn't answer.
I was trying to say something and I couldn't move my mouth. Nothing would come out.
All she could do was just kind of slowly reach her left arm, I think it was, up and point at the chicken. And then from that point, she just kind of rolled over, fell over, and was on the ground.
John pulled me out of the chicken coop, sat me up against it, started talking to me. I wasn't responding, so he immediately called 911.
As soon as I turned the corner and saw her sitting on the ground, I knew that she had profound weakness on one side. She was unable to communicate. At that time, I advised her and her husband that I believe you're having a stroke. We need to go to St. Luke's on the Plaza as quick as possible. And the best way I could, I tried to calm her down and let her know that we're doing everything we can for you and we're taking you to the best facility that we know of in our area.
John had to sign a paper, and then the next thing I know, I'm being wheeled down a hallway into an operating room. And at one point, I could feel sort of an icy cold throbbing up the left side of my head, and I guess that was the thrombectomy. And when I turned to my left, I could see a giant television screen with my brain on it, which I thought at the time was very interesting.
Neurologists call it the Lazarus effect, where a patient goes from a very severe neurological impairment to within a minute or two regaining that function.
For me, it felt like a few minutes later, I heard the doctor say, "There, I got it." And then I could move my arm again, I could speak again. It was instant. And the first thing I said to the doctor was, "It's amazing what modern medicine can do." But it truly is.
We have been doing advanced stroke care like this for about 20 years. And in the process, we've gone through many revisions to our protocols in the ER side, getting things faster and faster so that we can offer this treatment almost as soon as the patients come in the door.
John walked into the ICU and saw me for the first time, and that's when I started crying. And he actually got a little misty too.
Hearing that the thrombectomy was successful and she's talking again and doesn't seem to have any kind of impairment at all, just a huge sigh of relief from that.
As a spouse, you don't want to leave your spouse in a position where they have to take care of you and you are dependent on them. I had no idea. I've always been one to go to the gym, to eat healthy. So the idea of having a stroke was the furthest thing from my mind.
Her husband did a great job. He knew the signs that she was not right and she had that weakness and couldn't communicate, and activating the 911 system as fast as he did really made a big difference for her.
The EMS team and the St. Luke's team has to come together, and we have to do it seamlessly and quickly. Our emergency room time to the point in which we're actually entering the body and starting the procedure is often as little as 15 minutes.
It's absolutely a combination of quick reaction, getting here by the EMTs and getting her to the right place at St. Luke's, and the St. Luke's team doing everything that they could in an extremely timely manner.
From the EMTs to the nurses, physicians, therapists, and everybody that helped me. What can I possibly say? I can say thank you, but it's really not enough. I'm very humbled by it. I don't take it for granted. I'm going to get emotional now. When you think about how limited time on earth can be, you hope it's a good long time. For most healthy people it is, but it made me have a new appreciation of the time that we have.
Seeing cases like Kelly where the patients immediately are very much better, it just sends us home at the end of the day feeling like the world's a better place.
I enjoy spending time with our dogs. I enjoy being in the kitchen when John is cooking. He's a great cook. I enjoy thinking about planning vacations with him. Just waking up in the morning and looking out at a new day and saying, thank you.